Welcome everyone to episode 50 of the Orothern Adventures campaign. Last time where we left off, our party had gone in deep into the desert of Domingans and met with Adela Maul, someone who was there 700 years ago when the constellation Andromeda appeared. She gave you very vague musings about there being a darkness within you, within the party, that must be eradicated before the truth can be shared.
Bunch of cryptic bullshit.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Often.
She is an 800-year-old elf, so are we really surprised?
Yeah. No.
I hope that elves would learn in those 800 years better communication skills.
You'd think.
You'd think. You sure would.
It's not, though.
But we start into the month of Orod 1701. This is the equivalent of September. As you get to your social rounds. To this month, you have the opportunity for your not social rounds, your social rounds are still normal. For your adventure activity, you have the option to head to the Senate, where Declan is going to be fighting for fighting for a seat for the Theocracy of Hydrus in the Senate.
Hell yeah, yes.
And Tavian, you're kind of mandated to go. Everyone else, I guess, has the choice.
That's kind of my job.
Senator now.
But on the topic of this, I do want to do something ahead of that.
Oh, for sure.
I would like to go visit Orothern.
Oh,
all right. You can do that for your first social round. All right.
So I will make my way to Orothern Manor and please enter, darling.
Tavian, my friend, how are you?
Good. I wanted to talk shop about this next Senate meeting.
Of course. What would you like to speak about?
So, as you've probably heard, Declan is making his senatorial debut, so to speak. He's campaigning.
Most certainly. What have you been made aware of the general groups that are advocating for their votes?
I've not. You mind breaking it down?
Essentially, there have been 4 groups that have popped forward. Oliver Cavendish, due to Scath and Theocracy of Hydrus, I suppose now. History is advocating for 0 votes, though I believe that's mostly on his father's behalf. There is a large coalition who is voting for 1 to give Theocracy of Hydrus 1 vote. I have gathered a few people to advocate for 2 votes. And then I believe Declan himself is pushing for 5. 1 for the religion and 1 for each of the warlords.
I guess we just have to try to give him as many seats at the table as possible, then.
I think there's a balance to be struck.
Perhaps you might be right. I can try to level Declan's expectations, but I just wanted to make sure we were on the same page so we don't have a repeat of my vote.
Most certainly. We both want there to definitely be some seats for the Theocracy of Hydrus in the Senate.
I
can agree on that.
Well, that's the next step in the democracy of, I guess, the future of Orothern.
It is indeed. You're not wrong.
I think you might not also be wrong about that balance you mentioned.
Yes.
The idea of old warlords of what was Drac might still carry a lot of the ideology.
I'm frankly hesitant to even vote for 2 seats, because that would still give them 1, but they do deserve a voice, regardless of what I think of their voice may say.
Well, I mean, I'm not the only Garnian senator in the Senate, so it makes sense to give more than one.
That is very true.
And the Cavendishes, leave them to me. Ollie's an old friend, and Al is, well...
You can try, but they have their people to keep in mind.
Oh, Alexander, he's the big old softy.
I really don't... Have we met the same person?
Oh, no, he is a brick shithouse of a man, don't get me wrong, but... he's always been kind to me.
Kind, yes, but he holds his convictions strongly.
I trust when we actually put our minds together on something, we might actually be able to achieve some great things here.
I believe quite the same.
I was worried I had to intimidate you into doing something, and I'm kind of relieved I don't have to. Cards on the table.
As am I. I have a great deal of respect for Declan, and I do hope this can spark lasting peace between Drac and Scath.
I am all for peace everywhere, except maybe Thacia. That deserves to be shaken up a little. But I digress. Good to see you, Entar.
It's good to see you as well.
See you at work.
See you around. Right. Okay. Who wants to go next? Antar doesn't need to be rolled on because he's already helpful.
I am going to take a look to see what we've got quest-wise. Once again, back to min-maxing.
Of course.
Of course.
Old-fashioned power gaming. Let's go.
Of course. I know my end game. Okay. I'm gonna go talk to Hao Zhai.
All right, you have had them on the verge of helpful for so long.
And I am going to try to make that happen.
Yes. Alrighty, so you head to Shiratama, where Haoja is just preparing to head to District 1, actually, for the vote later this month. But you arrive at the palace. Hao invites you in. How are you, Rosemary Coral?
Pretty good myself, Hao. And yourself?
As well as I can be doing.
Right, the Senate stuff. Politics.
Politics are always about.
I've never been too interested in it, but I seem to get dragged into it time after time.
Well, your boyfriend's a senator now. I don't think you're going to be able to avoid it.
No, I'm not. I figured, just quiet life in the temple and when I... What?
Your boyfriend's a senator and his boyfriend's also a senator.
I was expecting a quiet life in the temple while my boyfriend did, his various politicking, but, well, sometimes you gotta show up and be supportive. Even if you have no fucking idea what you're doing.
Fair enough. Any voice in the Senate helps.
Yeah, most of the time that voice is me just making shit up and hoping that any of it makes sense to sway people.
I'll let you in on a secret, Rosemary.
Uh-huh.
Politics is just making shit up.
Really?
Yes.
My brother makes it look so easy. And so does Tavian.
They're both very skilled. Your brother especially has had a lot of time to work on it.
Trust me, I remember when he first... I remember when he first came back from working.
Yes.
It was a bit of a rough time, but he was just kind of naturally drawn to that, you know?
Some people are.
It makes me feel small sometimes, you know? Because, like, my brother's a senator, my boyfriend's a senator, my boyfriend's boyfriend's a senator, and it makes me think I'm not really a political person. I mean, I'm a political person, but, like, not directly involved, you know?
Don't downplay yourself as such. You are a lore keeper. That is a quite powerful position that you can do a lot of good with.
Yeah. I just worry that if the time comes that it's that something bad happens or something politically heavy happens, then I'm not going to be able to do much to help people.
In times of strife, it does not matter the position one holds. It matters the convictions they hold.
I'd say my convictions fall in the line of peace and justice.
Then I trust you have nothing to worry about.
Thank you. What are you planning on doing for the Senate vote?
Well, I am not the... I am not the representative for my family, but I do believe my brother is voting for no votes. Can't say I
Really?
agree, but...
Yeah. I think they at least deserve to have some say.
I certainly agree. Personally, I would say one vote is valid, but it's not my choice to make. Not
Maybe
directly,
two.
at least.
I'm on team 2.
Understandable. There's a lot of nuance that goes towards this. Especially admitting a new country into the Senate is something that hasn't happened since... well, probably Ethan, a few hundred years ago.
Yeah. A lot of political nuance that I could not give less of a shit about.
Understandable.
Oh. Not on the topic of political nuance. I tried this dish a while back, and I was gonna tell you about it. It was really interesting. It was like an orange chicken, like rice dish.
Orange chicken risotto.
Yeah.
I've had the opportunity to have it a few times.
Yeah, I liked it, though I feel like the person that cooked it added too much wine.
I'll be so fucking careful right now.
I'll have to have our chefs cook you a great version of it. Very popular dish from Garn.
Yeah. Look, I'm not saying it was bad.
Hey, Drunk Amelia was all on that shit, man.
It was really good.
I
liked
think
it.
I just don't like the taste of wine.
I didn't even
Which is
taste the wine
very
in it.
funny considering your job.
Yeah. Well, I don't drink the wine. I give the wine to other people.
Mm-hmm.
And I lie that I like it. It's fine.
Uh-huh.
Anyways.
Dude,
No,
there are
your
so many
cooking is
options
fine.
already for bloopers in this episode. Holy fuck.
Your
Yeah.
cooking is fine. Your cooking is fine.
It
I
was
just
really
don't like the
fucking
taste
good.
of wine. It was good. I liked it, but I couldn't handle. I think it might have been the wine you were using.
I think so too.
It really came through a lot in the flavor.
Okay, Gordon Ramsay.
Okay.
Back on topic.
Anyways. Hold on, sorry to
Oh my
stay off topic,
God.
but I'm sorry, I have to know, do you remember the brand of the wine you used? Because that
It was
one...
called Sibling Rivalry, and I grabbed it because of that.
Okay, I'll take a look to
Fitting.
see what kind of wine it was. And to
It
see
had
if that-
like it was like a combo of 3 different whites.
Oh god,
so-
okay, I'll take a look anyway. Anyways, alright, so yes. Yeah, I'll have to try it sometime again. But yes, thank you.
Yes, of course. It's always good to see you.
You as well, Hal.
Fancy joining me on the train back to District 1? I figure that's where you're headed anyways.
I sure am.
Alright, and you can roll me. Check what's how you use persuasion or animal handling. Remember to add the +5.
Can I get advantage because I took the train ride with him?
No.
What?
That's
One more
what the
time.
+5 is meant to represent you spending time with them.
Lol. Okay, my bad. Figured I would ask. Figured I would try. All right. So that is a oh god, +5. That is a 31.
Is that persuasion or animal handling?
Animal handling.
Jesus fuck. You got 4
he helpful?
successes. Bringing
Is he
him
helpful?
up to helpful.
Fuck yeah.
Let's go!
And unlocking his quest. He'll note
Damn
to you
right.
as you're leaving the train that, Rosemary Coral, if you and your allies have the time, I know you are interested in doing a lot of things around. I keep seeing this white figure whenever I go hunting through the trees. It almost seems to be watching me.
Interesting.
I'm not sure what it is, but if you're interested, let me know.
All right. Thanks.
Caucasians do tend to be creepy, so I guess.
Okay, Raja is helpful. Paxter,
Big.
who you going to?
Okay. I kind of want to try to do Lena Philpot, but I was gonna ask, do we have Elias higher or Lena higher right now?
Let's take a look. You can also open the spreadsheet. You should be able to tell.
It just has friendly for both of them.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
they're
think
both
there's
friendly. Let's see who's closer. Lena and Elias. You're pretty equally far away from helpful on both of them.
Okay. Is there anything that I would know about? Let's go with Lena. What do we know about Lena in terms of like hobbies, interests, that sort of thing?
Let's see. She is very typical, crazy barbarian. She likes hitting things. She likes working out. She has way too fucking much energy. Looks going on long runs.
Okay.
Pretty much, if Aster would hate it, Lena loves it.
Alright, but Pax might like it.
Pax might like it, yes.
Does she care about the weapons she uses, or is it sort of just like a fuck it we ball barbarian type shit?
She likes axes, great axes.
Okay, so like going axe shopping would be like a good thing to invite her to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. Alright, I'm gonna have Pax invite Lena to go weapon shopping in, I'm guessing somewhere in Scath, I'm not sure which city.
Yes, the Philpots would be located probably near Ebenview. Not in Ebenview, but nearby.
Okay, in that case, we're gonna have Pax right ahead and pretty much asking Philpot, or Lena Philpot to show her around regarding like the weapons, just because she's in the market to, I don't know, browse weaponry, I guess.
Alright, cool. Yeah, Lena will say, oh, meet me in Ebonview, and we'll go to the weapon markets there.
Excellent. And I guess we'll take the train there.
Alright. You get to Ebonview, find Lena, and the weapon markets. What are you looking for? I assume Pax, because I don't think Aster is the type to.
Well, Aster probably would have written a few things down for Pax to sort of like, I don't know, get to, but I'm not sure what those are at the moment, but I'll say that if there is anything I think of during the conversation, I will say that's where it's from. I'm just in the market looking for weapons, and I know that your family has a history of being very capable fighters, so I figure
I lied.
why not?
They're the goblins. They
Oh.
live in Killdrift.
Okay.
They're actually in Killdrift. My bad. You haven't been to Killdrift before. It is a walled city where it is a mostly goblinoid population. You head to the Philpott Manor and meet Lena there before heading down to the markets. Stuff is appropriately sized for goblins, so it works well for Pax's height.
Yes.
Awesome.
Alright, that fits so well.
Yeah.
Your family has a reputation of fearsome warriors, and I imagine the weapons that you make here, the weapons and armor you make here, well, they would fit me better than a lot of the fare elsewhere in Orothern.
Not wrong.
And I figure, who better to have as a guide for such matters than an accomplished warrior such as yourself?
Of course, follow me. She'll lead you to the weapons market, where there are many merchants selling various sized weapons. A lot of them are for small sized creatures. There are some for medium sized, and there are some for even bigger.
Okay. While we're there, I'm going to kind of pick her brain about a thing. So, I know that you don't necessarily speak for the Cavendish family, but where do you think they stand in terms of the tensions right now?
Well, they, as far as I know, want to stay out of it, but are ready to get into it if it is called for.
Mm-hmm. And I believe that they are on the side, or they are allied closely with Garn. So
That is
should
correct.
something happen between Dominicans, Orion, and Gontar, Garn and Scath would likely be fighting against the Dominicans and Gontar, correct?
That would be my guess, yes.
Alright, that is my understanding as well. I was wondering if you had any insight about what they would think if we managed to essentially isolate the Dominicans from their alliances, and perhaps annex the Dominicans' territory for the surrounding countries.
They'd likely be for it, but it's an issue not of if, but of how.
Okay. Well, I think you were there at the previous Senate meeting where we voted in Tavian, correct?
That's right.
Well, I did float an idea around, and frankly, I've been thinking about it a bit more. Or, no. Aster floated an idea around, and he's been thinking about it quite a bit. We have been thinking, if we promise a share of the land for farmland to Gontar of the Dominicans, and we can also secure the support, well, we have the support of Garn and Orion. If we could also get Scath, I think that would be a pretty pitched battle in our favor. And in addition to that, Aster has been considering the possibility of a political marriage to Pontiff Dracus, which would secure also Drac on our side, which fought Scath to a standstill at the border, as I'm sure you well know.
Political marriage.
It is a possibility,
say.
it's just a matter of getting Gontar on board.
For that matter, I believe Aster did manage to get them, at the very least, considering the idea.
Alright. Dominicans will likely search for allies, though, and likely in the form of Vesperia to Zoomed-in or Ethan.
I don't suppose, should such a thing come about, that anyone here in Scath could intercede on our behalf to secure those alliances first. Dominicans is a very large territory. If we could promise a small slice to whoever would be on the other side. After all, they would have nothing to gain from defending Dominicans, keeping them as they are, but they do have something to gain if Dominicans were to fall and there's territory split up between the surrounding areas, including the island nations.
Not wrong. I can't say I can intercede on your behalf, because that is above my station, but...
Of course, but if you know someone who could, well, I do hope you'll be able to put us in contact.
Oliver would likely be your best bet. I think you've met before.
Alright, yeah. If I find the opportunity, I will perhaps send, or Aster will perhaps send a letter.
Alright.
Now, speaking of weapons, I have also been thinking of getting some runes swapped out on my glaive.
Of course. What are you looking for? Can lead you to the right area, I hope.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So, like, Pact has a well-made saber that has a menacing rune on it, and I'm thinking swapping out the menacing rune with the chilling rune on the glaive.
Pull up the runes document.
Mm-hmm. So pretty much just like how much would it cost, and also how much would it cost to upgrade?
Okay.
Never mind, I don't have enough.
Oh.
At least not for upgrading.
Let's see. Game mechanics, rune system. Let's see. So it's currently well made, right? So you'd fully be swapping out the
Or my glaive right now, I believe last time I upgraded it, it was up to near perfect.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm like pretty sure.
I think you're right. Near perfect masterwork would be pricey. I think
It's 500, right? Not 900?
I think it would be 400. Because I think it's 900 total, but you've already paid 500 in total for the near perfect. So to upgrade it to masterwork would be that much. If I remember correctly about the prices, let me see if I can find them quickly so I can.
I think they are in the lore tab. It's just like.
Yes, so sorry, it would be 500 gold pieces to upgrade a near perfect weapon to a masterwork weapon.
Okay, I don't have that much yet, but I can swap out the runes, right?
Yes, on your saber, I think, is first. If you took the menacing off, sold it, and then bought a chilling rune, you can just do that.
Oh no, I just mean like my glaive has a chilling rune on it, and my saber has a menacing rune on it.
Oh,
and
you
I'm
just
just
wanna
like
swap 'em.
swapping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that. You don't even need to pay for that. That's just a service that any runesmith will provide.
Excellent. In that case, I'm also going to look around for other stuff as well then.
Okay, anything in particular?
What weapon does Lena use?
A great axe.
Okay. Sort of just like looking at the great axe, what quality is it right now?
It is probably, I'd say, excellent.
Excellent? Okay.
So to upgrade it to near perfect would be 250 gold.
250 gold. And how much would be like like if I wanted to get just like a fancy sword, but it wasn't like powerful, it's just ornamental and ceremonial.
Uh-huh.
How much would that be?
I'd say probably like 10 gold pieces.
Okay. Pax is gonna like nudge Lena and be like, So how would you like to get that axe upgraded?
I mean, I don't really have the money for it, so.
It's on Iriax this time.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Consider it a gift of goodwill to foster good relations between our nations.
I don't mind that, yeah.
All right. Pax is going to set down 260 gold on the counter, and also put in an order for a ceremonial sword with, if I'm remembering the heraldry correctly, I'm pretty sure for Iriax it is a hawk. Or a rock. It's a rock on a shield. It's like a hawk creature thing.
Iriax's? I think it might be. I don't remember. Let me go check quickly. I don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
For the Aminoff house, yes, it's a rock. You're right.
Okay, a rock and a dragon, sort of like intertwined on the hilt.
Okay, I like it.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna put in that order as a, I'm pretty sure, long sword.
Alright, cool. Yeah, you can get that for 10 gold pieces. It'll be sent to you, probably, by the end of the month, but they'll need some time to make it.
Alright, yeah, that's fine. Yep, okay, I paid the money.
Alright. Perfect. You pay the money, and then are you helping Lena upgrade her axe as well?
Yes. Yeah, that's the 250, and then the 10 for the ceremonial sword.
Alrighty, perfect. He upgrades her axe, and it's like, yep, you really didn't have to do that, but thank you so much.
Well, that's the nature of a gift, is it not?
I suppose it is, yeah. I won't forget it anytime soon.
Well, thank you. It's good that you will think of the gift. And I do hope that it serves you well in the times to come. And
Absolutely.
I suppose I don't know what necessarily the Philpott family does in way of combat. I imagine you do sparring, so I hope it serves you well in that case as well.
Absolutely, I will be, and I'll keep it in case anything else comes up.
I appreciate you showing me around Killdrift, and I hope I see you around in District 1 sometime.
Absolutely. I'll see you later this month for the vote, I hope.
I'll be there.
Considering my guess on what you're doing. Or
That
what
is the
Aster's
idea.
doing, I suppose.
Well, yes, but I guess I will be there in spirit, as it were.
Yes. Alright.
Well, I'll be on my way back to Iriax. There's always more that needs to be done.
You can roll for Lena Persuasion or Athletics.
Persuasion or Athletics? Okay, I think I will try with Athletics. Okay, 24.
Goddamn. That was with the +5?
Oh, not with the +5.
Oh,
That'd be a
Jesus Christ,
29,
okay, 29.
actually.
That is 15 above the DC, netting you 4 successes. She's not quite helpful, but she's getting close.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty. And back up to Tavian. What are you doing for your second social action this month?
So, both an RP and a power game kind of vibe. I'm gonna basically stick around District 1, and I'm gonna try to get some time with Zale.
Alright, yeah.
So yeah, back at Orothern Manor. Going to the guard. Your boss, where is he at?
Upstairs, probably in his office.
Zale!
Zale comes down. What do you want?
I'm bored. Want to spar?
Why not? Not doing much right now.
Ugh. And so, like, literally just while blades are clashing. Sorry again about the Senate.
I accept your apology. I understand.
No.
Things were hot.
Well, your time will come, brother, and I will have your back.
I do hope it.
Speaking of which, what, do you have any sort of plans with Thecia?
Not yet. I definitely plan to go there at some point.
Say the word, I'll come with.
I'll keep that in mind. I appreciate it.
Of course, brother. You've helped me get where I am, believe it or not. I mean, I wouldn't have been able to kill Peter without you.
That was a difficult fight. I'm glad you were there as well.
If, this last year has taught us anything, we're far more effective together than we are apart.
I can't disagree with that.
It really does make me wonder what life would have looked like if I took your offer all those years ago.
I think about that a lot as well, but you had your own path to follow.
I certainly wouldn't be here. Or have as many titles as I do, frankly.
Not remotely, no. You have a frankly absurd amount.
Oh, well. Think, what sort of fancy titles can we get you?
Well, I am happy with being a lord right now. Frankly, I think if I had too many titles, it would bring me too far away from the struggles of my people, which I hope to rectify. I want to go back to Thecia and pick up where my father left off. And being a high noble and doing that feels wrong.
No, but that's my point. When the dust settles on Thecia and we stand victorious, our people are liberated, what's next for you?
I suppose that depends on what the people want.
Well, with your sharp blades and my equally sharp tongue, we'll get their support.
I do hope so.
Alright, now shut up and fight!
You continue to fight, and you can roll me on persuasion or athletics.
I think we know which one I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
It's only a 14.
A 14.
Oh, with the +5,
plus
it's a
5,
19.
19 on persuasion. You get 1 success. He remains friendly.
Yeah.
Alright. And... Yep, Rosemary, go ahead.
Yeah, I have a fun idea. I have a fun, silly idea. So, because it's been 6 months since her and Tavian reconnected, she's got a little cutesy little plan, little cutesy little
It's
date.
been more than 6 months.
Oh,
It's been
has it been
6 months since Act 3
Oh.
began. It's probably been about 10 months since you first reconnected.
Whatever. She's planning a date.
Yeah.
Whatever. I will change the number in my note.
Yep.
So, Tavian, will see not Rosemary Coral, but will see big fucking bird, big fucking owl.
Uh-huh.
What did we name this? What did we name the owl?
I do not remember.
I swear I came up with a name for the owl. It was like Sir Hoots-a-Lot or something.
Something like that.
Yeah, it was something
Right.
like that.
I'm gonna assume that's what it was. I don't know. Anyways, Sir Hoots-a-Lot, is like flapping there with a little piece of paper in his mouth, an envelope.
What
Yep.
the hell is...
Whoa.
Matches it open it up.
So, inside, you see a note addressed to you. Happy 10 months, lover boy. To distract you a little from your politicking, I've set up a cute night. But first, you have to find me. Meet me behind a spot known for its prophecy. All the best, Rosemary Coral.
Oh, I guess I can work my way from the Temple of Andromeda.
I mean, that's where she is.
Yeah.
Behind the Temple of Andromeda. I'd imagine that there's some kind of, like, nice open area.
You know what?
Yeah.
Tavian is going to meet Mischief with Mischief. He's going to cast Greater Invisibility on himself.
Of course he is. So you see Rosemary Coral kind of prepping around, like she's very flitting around. Her cane set to the side, very much forgetting she's disabled.
Cane just falls over.
Ah, shit! Ah, Jesus! Oh, by the gods! Okay, all right, that's fine.
It starts floating. Rosemary!
The tray she almost drops the tray she's holding.
Whoa! Comes out of invisibility, catching it up. Sorry.
Don't scare me like that.
It was funny though.
I guess a little funny that here, let me place this down. She's wearing like a relatively nice dress, and is holding what looks to be a tray of some kind of pasta dish.
Okay, what do we have here?
All right. Oh, the food. I did a bit of research into, because I know you like food from Garn. I did a bit of more research on different dishes. I found it's called Mapo Tofu. Mapo Tofu.
Yeah, okay. It's been a while
like,
since I've had this.
That into lasagna.
Okay,
So it's a little spicy, little creamy cheese kind of moment. Here.
Don't mind if I do.
She cuts him a piece. Here, try it. Let me know how you like it.
Like I'm 13 again.
Yay! This is it's an area that can be booked out, mostly for like small gatherings, but I figured this would be a nice place. I mean, it's evening. Let's celebrate. We've almost been together a year.
Yeah. This has been a very crazy year.
Yeah. She sits down. Sorry, I was running around trying to make sure everything looked right. I'm not used to. I haven't party planned in a while.
Party? It's just us here.
Yeah, but still, I want to make sure everything, is right. It's perfect. It's perfect that I can get it.
You're here. That's all the perfect I need.
Come on, I worked pretty hard on these lights.
No, you definitely put some work in. I'll give you that.
Yeah. It is difficult to find purple string lights here. I had to go to the other end of District 1.
That's a jaunt.
Yeah.
Are your legs okay?
They're fine now. I got them yesterday, so...
Okay, good. As long as you're not exerting yourself. Especially on my behalf.
I would do many things on your behalf, trust me.
Believe me, I know.
I don't know how to take that.
Oh, you'll be taking it plenty later. I'm sorry.
You. Oh my god. Speaking of legs, can you hand me my cane, please?
Yes.
I feel like
yes.
I'm about to.
Sorry.
Yep. Thanks. She
Sit.
sits, she sits down. I've been running around for the past couple of hours with a recipe book trying to make sure this is perfect.
You did great. Relax.
Thank you. Let me try some of this. Hold on. She tries a bite. Okay, yeah, this is good. I can see why you like this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm typically not a spicy food kind of fan, but I appreciate it. Yeah, no, it's good.
You can't really get far and gone with, like, not... This... You either adapt or die when it comes to spice.
Fair enough. Nothing like Ethan, because I think if I gave this to some of my family in Ethan, I think we would have to get another necromancer.
Honestly, that might just be funny to see.
Give one of the older undead something spicy like this. Oh boy, hell, I remember one family gathering, one village gathering. It was, I think our family brought a casserole type of situation, and I decided to use black pepper instead of white pepper. And I think I had 3 people complain to my older brother that it was too spicy.
Black pepper?
Yeah.
Fucking things. I can't... No. Don't do me.
No, you can complain about it. It was really funny. It was really, really funny, because it was... I feel like times were so much simpler back then.
Were they, or did you just not have a hand in everything?
Sometimes not having a hand in things makes things more simple.
Yeah, it was a very innocent time before we knew the weight of the world.
Yeah.
Like, as much as I'd love to see one of these little village cookouts, you know they'd never accept somebody like me.
Yeah, no, they probably wouldn't. I mean, even going to Ethan now feels really weird.
I mean, last time I was there, I just remember all the eyes on me.
Yeah. I did threaten to fight a couple people, though.
No, you did your part that time.
What do you mean?
I mean, not last time. The first time we all went together, you were so nostalgic you hardly even noticed.
Right. Sorry about that, by the way.
No, fine. I understand. I did my own threatening on my behalf. I'm more than capable of defending myself.
Yeah. I think when you just get so attached to where you're from, it's hard to let that go, even though you know it's slowly killing you.
I mean, everywhere I went in Orothern, even my home, I was an outsider.
Yeah.
And I guess it's given me a unique political perspective.
Yeah, definitely. It's really funny. I don't even think most of the people in Ethan know about a lot of modern political stuff. I would not be surprised if most of the people that lived there were unaware of the whole Hydrus thing, even. It no longer being Drac.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Ethan's kind of like a ghost town. It's surviving in its own ways, but yeah, laugh it up.
I mean, it's rather literal, don't you think?
Well,
Kinda on the
yes.
nose.
Yes, and that was my attempt at humor, so. But, you know, in a place so obsessed with. I know this is on the nose, but in a place so obsessed with dying, it's kind of hard to understand the living world around you.
Huh?
But, I mean, I barely have any ties back there. Might go back once or twice to get some stuff and move it over, but maybe it's best to leave certain memories in the past.
Yes and no. I mean, not to let them define you, but there's still lessons to be learned.
Like, don't be a racist bastard.
That's a big one, yeah.
Yeah, that's a big one. Yeah. No, I never had that issue. I never had that. I was never a racist bastard.
That you were one of the good ones.
I'd like to think that if you ever met my father, he would like you, but
What? Oh, is that an honest assessment, or?
one made through rose-colored glasses. Regardless of what anybody in my family thinks about you, I love you. I love you so much.
It's you.
Actually, I know you've met my brother, obviously, Senate. Have you met my mother?
I haven't had the opportunity, no. Well, besides that recording that...
Look, they have dinner weekly, like on Sundays. I go sometimes. We should go one time together.
Okay.
I know I may be looking at rose-colored glasses with my father, but he's long gone, so I don't gotta worry about that. And I know for a fact my mother would love you, so long as you don't bring up the whole.
Yes, that's...
Yeah, don't do that, please. Thanks.
Yeah, that's our secret.
Yeah. I could have lived my entire life without knowing that, actually.
Well, I didn't want to keep it from you.
Fair enough. Do you still have that tape?
Oh, gods no, I was a preteen.
Damn, alright. Well, I'm curious. Come on. I never watched it.
That's
Academic purposes, you know?
Although, the out of character here, the only reason I said it is because in your solo episode, you mentioned discovering one while thrifting to your mom.
Right, yes. Oh, that means she probably has one. Lol. Anyways, yeah, I don't gotta roll for this. It's just fun.
Alright. Yep.
It's just for funsies. I can have a little bit of
Fair enough.
non-min-maxing.
And Aster, who do you go?
Go feed my dog and get some food of my own.
Kozakova, I think.
Okay. You head off to Iriax.
I think Aster will do this one.
Yep.
They're gonna summon Kozakova.
Yep.
I don't know if there's like... I guess it would be like a sitting room, but I will have like tea and stuff prepared for that meeting.
For sure, yeah. Some servants set up tea and Kozakova enters. This is a more formal setting than usual.
Oh, I just wanted to add a bit more pleasantry to our meeting, so I bought some refreshments, if you don't mind.
Can't say I do. I'll have some tea.
I would like to hope it's better than whatever rations you get while you're on campaign.
You wouldn't imagine.
Well, I'm sure if I asked Eupraxia, she would tell me what it's like.
I'm certain, yes. Not fun, I'll tell you that much. Though,
No.
I remember Pax used to eat the plates, saying that helped her. Can't say I've ever tried it myself.
Well, yes. It's different for kobolds, I
That
think.
became an issue at a point, actually. We ran out of plates.
suppose yes, it would be quite an issue when it comes to the cookware. Although I hope you didn't run out of metal cookware. I do believe we still had metal pots, spoons,
Most certainly, yes.
yeah, canteens, that sort of stuff.
Yes.
And besides, I'm not sure if we should be stocking ceramic plates on warships.
No,
given...
no.
Yes. So perhaps we'll make that more of a thing. Anyhow, please sit down and make yourself comfortable.
Of course, he'll sit down, get himself some tea.
Tell me, how has, well, running our armed forces gone?
Nothing notable this month. Has been relatively calm, a couple skirmishes with pirates, but nothing out of the ordinary.
Alright. No concerning activity in the Vesperian seas, then?
No. Also have had a patrol monitoring that new port you had set up for Gontar. All seems to be going well there as well.
Excellent. Do you imagine that there will be any action taken by the Vesperian pirates? I suppose, when do you think they will have any significant activity? Or will we just have to expect skirmishes for the next long while?
It's hard to say. I don't even, frankly, know if they have any organization to do that. If they do, they keep it well under wraps.
Alright, in that case, it will have to be unknown for now. But I was hoping to get both your opinion and also loop you in on some plans that I've made somewhat recently regarding the tensions between Gontar and Garn, and I suppose their alliances therein. I'm sure, as you know, that we have thrown in our lot with Orion and also Garn, so we have Scath, Garn, and Orion on our side, should the tensions blow up into a full-blown conflict. And on the other side... Sorry?
Not to criticize you.
Please,
but
speak
could
freely.
you not perhaps be escalating the tensions by making these alliances so rapidly?
The way I see it, the tensions are going to be here whether we like it or not. The root cause of these tensions isn't going to go away unless something changes. And frankly, I think it would be wise for us to position ourselves so that we are on the benefiting end of these changes. That means picking the winning side. We must hedge our bets, not just stand idly by while things happen outside of Iriax. If we do that, we will be left behind in the order of Orothern politics.
Suppose I can't disagree with that. Alright.
So, I have made a few moves. I believe we can secure the alliance of Gontar, since we are providing them with food, and also because they stand to gain from, well, winning the war in any territory that can be used for agriculture.
Most certainly.
Scath is on our side, and so is Garn, and I believe that leaves the Domingans and their feud with Orion. Tzumden is unknown for now, and so is Vesperia, although we aren't on the best of terms with them.
No.
We are on favorable terms with Drac, though, and so long as we can help resolve their conflict before this one blows up, we may even have them as an ally in this.
I do hope such, though. Mm-hmm. Whether they'll have the resources to allocate is another question entirely.
That's true. But anything helps, and frankly, we already have quite the advantage as it is.
Very true.
So that leaves Tzumden and Vesperia. Should a conflict arise, I am a bit anxious about Vesperian pirate attacks worsening as a result of our military being focused elsewhere. But I think with the aid of Garn and Scath, we might be able to split the load, as it were, evenly, and perhaps we could see it through.
I'll plan several scenarios for whatever happens. See what is viable.
Yes, and if possible, also any plans for conflict with Dominican.
Yes.
seeing as how that is likely to come to pass, of course, with what we know of the current dynamics right now, who we can expect to be on our side, and also on the unfortunate scenario if Gontar is not going to be fighting on our side, also plan for that should it come to pass.
Most certainly.
And if you could make an assessment on what our odds are in such a conflict, I would appreciate it.
I'll do what I can.
Thank you. I appreciate your loyalty, and I'm sure you're having a better time as general than you ever did as Tsar.
Most certainly.
Mm-hmm.
Cannot say.
But of course, should anything unfortunate come to pass, this is a plan that I think, or I guess one of my plans that you are looped in on, that if I'm disappear or am otherwise indisposed halfway through the conflict, you know what our goals are for this
I
country.
intend to be more prepared this time, I assure you.
Of course. That doesn't mean necessarily you have to take lead as Tsar, or if you want to install someone else and simply keep them looped in on what the goals are. I would prefer if I had your hand at the head of this ship, but
Yes.
you will do as you see fit if the time comes.
I appreciate your trust. I assure you I will not diminish it.
And I appreciate your loyalty.
Alright.
Okay. What do I roll?
Roll me. Persuasion or insight?
Persuasion or insight? Okay. I have unfortunate scores for social things for Aster, so let's hope this goes well. Okay, that plus 3 plus 5, that's a 16.
In persuasion or insight?
Insight.
Okay, 16 does get you 1 success. He remains friendly.
Let's go.
And before we get to that, I calculated... I made a thing so you guys will get a certain amount of money each month, considering your positions, and also calculated it retroactively. So, Aster, you get 110 gold pieces. Tavian, you get 21 gold pieces. Rosemary, you get 18 gold pieces and 6 silver. And then going forward, Aster gets 24 gold pieces a month for being Tsar. Tavian will get 9 gold pieces in total, 5 for being Beau, 3 for being Senator, and 1 for being a Knight. Rosemary will get 3 gold pieces and 1 silver each month, 3 for being a Lorekeeper, and 1 silver piece for being a Commoner.
We're getting money.
Yes.
So are we gonna
already
lump
added-
sum like retroactively?
Yes.
Yes. For the coffers, how does that work?
So, I'll also give that to at least you. I'll give it to both of you retroactively. So I'll let you two take care of that. But if you want to do anything in your region that doesn't directly like aid you, but if you want to like arm your people, you can use money from those coffers to do so. So over 6 months, I suppose, currently in your coffers, Aster is 15,000 gold pieces, and Tavian currently in your coffers sits 3,000 gold pieces.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Just like real life academics get paid jack shit.
Yep.
Yep.
What was it? 3 gold, 6 silver? Or 3
no.
gold, 1 silver?
3 gold, 1 silver per month, yeah.
Jesus.
The other two are nobility. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I
15,000 gold
know.
pieces.
Yeah, and
Also-
Aster has 15,000 gold pieces for his country that he
Yeah.
That's
owns.
just like the last 6 months. I don't even know like what it would have been if we also counted the stuff.
Probably a
from
lot,
when-
but I'm not going to worry about that.
Exactly, right? Okay.
Yeah, I will leave that.
Do we?
Maybe I'll make
When do
another,
we spend that? Is it just like whenever? We
Yeah,
just say, like,
whenever.
Oh, this is what we wanna
I'll say
do?
during your social rounds, you can be like, "Oh, I'm going to do this." No,
Okay.
in between sessions, I'm going to make a finances part of the spreadsheet.
All right.
Oh yeah.
I think we would have to figure out then like how much we're spending on those improved ships from Orion.
Yeah, we'll
Um,
chat about it between sessions.
Okay, yeah.
Hold on, how
for
much
sure.
does Aster make a month?
25 gold pieces for himself, and then 2,500 for Eriex.
Oh, yeah. I see.
Mhm. can only imagine how much Scath and Dominicans make.
A lot. Because
Yeah.
they would basically get, essentially, how much a country would get would be 100 times the amount each noble would get per month. So, there are a lot of nobles in those countries, so they would get a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways,
Quest time.
on to your quest. I will remind you this month you have the option to do the track proposition quest, where you'll be helping Declan in the Senate.
Well, that's
Option.
at least my plan, yeah.
Oh, right, yeah. And we get a
Alright.
level up after as well.
You do. It's been a while.
Lovely.
Okay, so you all, after the rest of your activities this month, head to the Orothern Senate, where you find probably Declan waiting for you before heading in.
I think we roll in on the wyverns.
Alright, I think we still have those.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
He's
we
gonna
were-
bring them back.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Thank you
I-
for bringing them along. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you bringing them. Lavender was perfectly well behaved.
I do
I'm
hope
gonna miss
they
Iris.
helped you with your task.
They certainly cut the travel time down.
That is very
That's
good.
for
I'm glad.
certain. Your aid was invaluable, as usual.
Fantastic.
Also, loving this look.
Thank you. Yes, I need to present myself well as Pontiff of the Theocracy of Hydrus. It's
Give us a twirl.
position.
Come on, show
Yes,
off a little.
Spin around. show
Yeah,
off his
come
armor.
Yeah!
That's right, twirl for us.
I'm going.
Give him a big ol' hug. Always a pleasure to see you, Deck.
And you as well, all of you.
So, we've been doing a little bit of campaigning ahead of you.
Okay. okay.
You might need to level expectations on the amount of seats you're getting. But
I expect
we
as
will-
such, but I'm
we
going
will
to fight
make
the most I can get.
naturally.
We will do what we can.
All right.
I think this time I will also try the same trick with Alter Self and then switching to Pax.
All
Bro,
right.
Just because
Matilda
I
is
need that
still
persuasion
there.
score.
Oh yeah, I suppose I should get rid of her. Whoops.
Wait, I think you should keep her there because I think it would be funny.
No, she would not be here realistically. She's
Ah.
Speaking
Get left
of
in the Senate,
tricks, I will once again cast Enhanced Ability Eagle Splendor on myself.
Absolutely.
Real?
So it is
Do I have
Aster.
anything?
Aster's just looking like Pax.
No, it's
No,
Pax
Pax
looking
looks
like
like
Aster.
Aster.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
All right.
Do I have anything? No, I don't even
Oh my
have
god,
guidance, that
we
sucks.
might get that promise of that pizza party, guys. This might be the session. We are one off.
Mhm. I mean, if it's like the NPCs are talking about Pax as if
No.
like they're Aster, it's like, yeah, it's because
That doesn't count.
disguise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's only
Okay.
when the DM does it.
Mm-hmm. Okie
Wait
doke.
till Preston's back, and then we will roll initiative for another round of political combat. We'll have
I
5
love
Alright.
rounds
political
again.
combat, guys.
I really hope the system is enjoyable. I've made a few.
I had a great time
adjustments
last
to it.
time.
As I was saying, now that Preston's back, made a few adjustments to the political combat system. Basically, all of it works the same. The final roll just isn't going to add your persuasion modifier,
Oh?
because I don't think that was necessary, because you spent the entire time building up your other modifiers.
That's fair.
Yeah. But yeah.
I don't know, because I feel like that made the difference last time.
It might have. Yeah. I don't know.
Mhm.
Maybe I
Wait,
won't even
so
make
this-
it a roll for the final thing. Maybe I'll just say whoever has more points. Yeah.
Mhm.
Anyways.
Okay. Wait, so it's still like an influence roll
Yes, it's...
with our persuasion and or the other trait.
That's
Okay,
right.
okay.
I'm also making the groups more important. I'm basically doubling all the bonuses that the groups give, because they were not as important as I hoped they would be. I want to be a little more
Although we did
strategic.
get, like, most of the groups last time.
You did, yeah. You'll have more people to contend with this time, though, so...
What would be, like... I don't know, how would the number of seats that Drag has impact how things are done?
Not a ton, really. It would add more votes to the Senate. But obviously the senators of Drac would have more power, the more seats there are.
It would also split their power a bit, or I'm not really sure what the structure is. It's like determining outcomes is based on the number of votes, not based on like member countries. Like a country has essentially one vote. Okay.
But yeah, no, it's number of votes. I guess the main thing that having Drac involved would make the leader group have another member, and probably add another group of Theocracy of Hydrus. But yeah.
Would it also like increase how close Orothern and Drac are, depending on how many seats they are?
Absolutely. I mean, if they get any votes at all, it immediately essentially makes Drac part of Orothern. Like, they're now a member state because they are part of the Senate.
Alright. Lovely.
So, I will have everyone roll me Persuasion for initiative.
Woohoo.
Okie dokie.
Tara's a stupid fucking bonus. What is it again? Yeah, 17.
Fucking Antar. And
Gets a 32 on initiative. What the fuck?
I got a 22.
Okay, 22 for Tavian.
I got a 20 with an espresso shot in it.
Okay, 20 for Rosemary. What'd you get
Dirty
for
20.
Pax?
24.
I just renamed Rosemary to 20 somehow. Don't really know how I did that. We're gonna fix that. Like, I'm
look, it's
really
20.
confused how I did that.
That's secretly my backup character, Evil Rosemary,
20.
whose nickname is 20.
What a
Yes.
coincidence. My backup character is Kid Named Finger.
What?
Okay, that one did not make any sense. It made more sense when I said it in my head.
It's fine.
It's really funny. It was
That's
really
my bad.
stupid,
That's my
but
bad,
it was
gang.
really funny. Alright.
I'm still trying to figure that shit out, man.
Yeah.
Initiative is rolled, and Antar is up first. He
Obviously.
is going for
Yeah.
2 votes for Drac. Well,
Guys,
see
I
who's
can see
nearby.
the map. It's beautiful.
Thank you. Yes. Good that you can see it this time. Go for...
Hey, do we have the list of groups like we did last time?
Yep, open the document, and I've actually added the tracking for the current vote to the document as well. So you can see
Oh, well, look
who
at
is...
you, all prepared.
Here we go... Who's near him? Henzo's on his side. Sophia? Sophia's not. He will head over to Sophia and attempt to influence her. Where are my dice? There they go. With a 26 to influence Sophia to the 2 votes.
Son of a bitch.
You guys are kind of gonna have to decide what you're gonna do, because I don't actually know what y'all are gonna go for.
I mean, what does every other country have?
It is dependent on country. Scath has 4, Dominions has 3, Orion has 3, Garn has 2, Gontar has 3, Iriax has 2, Ethan has 3, Vesperia has 3, Tazumton has 2, District 1 has 2.
I think it makes sense we do 2. No other place has 5.
Yeah.
Why was
Yeah.
5 an option?
For all the warlords.
One for
Oh, true.
leader,
Yep.
one for each of the warlords, which were
Right,
effectively different countries before Declan took over. So
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
so that's the argument
So
there.
then, how would the 2 votes be split then? For would it just be like they'd have like 2 extra, like 2 senators they send in?
Yeah, they would. If there's 2 votes, they'll pick. Basically, it would be the logic for each of them is 0 votes is we don't want Drac as part of Orothern. 1 vote is just 1 vote for all of Drac. 2 votes is basically giving 1 vote to the religious organization, which is Pontiff Dracus and the Dragon Keeper Supreme, and 1 vote to a coalition of the warlords. 5 votes is giving 1 vote to the church and 1 vote to each of the warlords. That's
I think
the
2
logic
makes the
on each of
most
them.
sense.
I agree.
Yeah.
I'm team 2.
Okay.
Team 2 as well. As
Sorry, Declan, but like 2 makes more sense.
and
They're
also
only an
having
11,
5, splitting it amongst the 5 warlords would only encourage them to act separately as well, which would
Sure
hurt
would.
their chances of uniting. So
Nod,
2 is
nod.
probably the best option.
Yeah. Agreed.
Alright. Then Pax, you are up.
Okie dokie. Grabova.
Alright. Head to your cousin. Cousin, I think Grabova is.
Yeah, cousin. But cousin Grabova does not know that. Where is he at? I know what he looks like. Where is he at? Oh, there he is.
Once again, she is a woman.
God damn it. Grabova is such a, like... Whatever.
Alright.
Hello, Graf Grabova, Senator.
You're currently presenting as Aster, yes.
Yes.
Zaramanov.
So, you're voting on an issue once again.
Of course. I would not be fulfilling my role of senator if I wasn't.
Yes, but Senator to Iriax, correct?
That is correct.
Okay then, so... From what I understand, you're voting for no seats for Drac.
And that is correct.
Why? Elucidate me. There must be a reason that I have not thought of. Because
many
I can't think of
times
why we would want.
Has Drac gone to war with Orothern?
Yes, and under whose leadership?
Many different leaders. There has been
Yes.
peace treaties made before that have been broken over and over and over again. Why, even if we are to trust Declan Dracus, why are we to trust the next leader, or the one after that? Giving them power in the Orothern Senate will only lead to more problems.
Because Dracus is not the same. They have fundamentally changed what kind of country they are into a theocracy. One that ascribes not just to our pantheon, but now possibly to our senate. Have you considered that in the past, we came to conflict because we were 2 separate entities who were not cooperating? Now that if we bring them into the Senate, they will now be one of our people. An equal participant in our government, and an equal voice in deciding what happens.
I suppose that is a possibility. Do you think that's worth the risk, though? This is
There's always a risk in
exercise
democracy.
risk management. More than anything.
Of course. And besides, it's not as if our own member countries do not attack each other. If anything,
Very
we in Iriax have the least to lose if Drac does decide to attack Orothern. Not only are we on good terms with their current ruler, and possibly with the rest of their bloodline, but also because the person they would attack is Scath. And they would have to get through the rest of Orothern before they reach Iriax. So, once again, why?
You make good points. I'll think on them. You can roll me a persuasion.
I wonder if I can intimidate him again. I shouldn't. I hope you'll do more than just think on it. Let's see. Persuasion is a +8.
I don't think stuff's coming through on my foundry. What was that?
I'm also not seeing it.
Oh,
okay,
great.
I'm gonna restart my foundry.
I saw a 14.
14, thank you.
Was it a 14? Wasn't that someone else? Like
no.
the initiative roll?
Oh,
No?
maybe
Oh,
that
it
was
might-
the initiative roll.
It might be a delayed roll, yeah.
Hold on. No, it was a 14. I
Okay.
fucking hate this.
I mean, you do bring them over to your side to 2 votes.
I know, but I should... Whatever.
No.
I should have threatened him with fucking... Or threatened her with, like, throwing her into the sea again, or making her fight the pirates.
Okay, Oliver's he will... He's gonna try and lock down the scaff vote. So, where is Lena? Where is Lena? Am I blind? Where did I put her? There she is. She's right next to him. Let's see. Roll that and get an 11. Jesus, it's not rolling well. I'm just not rolling well in general here, actually.
You and me both.
Over 0 votes and Tavian.
So I think Tavian is going to head on over yonder to Prince Werner Longer.
Okay.
Prince Werner!
Tavian.
Pleasure to see you. I must say, I am quite relieved that our mutual friend, Prince Aster, Tsar Aster now, I'm still getting the handle on that, has, put a, I guess we could call it a rest between the conflicts of our nation.
'Tis good for now. I hope it sticks.
As do I. Which is why I also want to, solidify this relationship a little more, As you can imagine, I have quite the vested interest in Gontar, glancing over at Wilhelm.
Naturally.
So, I don't want to see my 2 helms at war.
I don't think anyone truly wants to see that, no.
And I've walked through Ether and I've seen the consequences and bloodshed that war can create. And I don't want anywhere to repeat that.
Your point being?
Well, the Scath Drak War just ended. I personally had a hand in that as well. And, I think give Drak, or I guess now the Theocracy of Hydrus, again, a lot of changes in the terminology that I have to get my head around still. Giving them an equal share that anyone else would have. 2 seats at the table, 1 for the Theocracy itself, and the warlords as their own coalition, I think would be beneficial.
Inviting them to join Orothern is essentially what we're doing if we give them any amount of votes. Is this truly the best thing for Orothern, to bring in more differing voices who will cause conflict with each other?
The previous administration, I would agree with you, but I know Declan Dracus.
This is not a worry that I have of Declan Dracus. I could be convinced to trust him. What I cannot be convinced to trust is whoever comes after him.
Well, I know that Declan has been busying himself in creating a political system that will outlive him. I mean, he's the bloody second coming of Hydrus. I've seen it with my own eyes.
Okay.
Andromeda has possessed a prior lore keeper to give prophecy decades ago.
Yes, I was there.
Hydrus had placed himself in Declan to help us defeat his mother.
Alright.
I'm not overly one for piety, but that makes you question some shit.
I can understand your position.
Beyond the fact that Declan and I are old friends, giving the Theocracy of Hydrus an equal voice at the table is a way to prevent further war and, to bury the hatchet, as it were.
Alright. I'll think about it.
Between you and me, there's a bit of a rumor of an up-and-coming alliance, let's call it, between the Theocracy and Iriak.
Maybe good to keep on Iriak's good side then. Alright. Roll me persuasion.
That's a 17.
17, you sway Werner longer over to your side. Two votes. Alright. Rosemary. I believe you're muted, Remy.
Okay. Not now, so that's good.
Yep.
Let's go with drive. Yeah.
Okay.
If I can find bro on the map.
He's one of the robots over here.
Oh, no, wrong one. It doesn't matter. I'll find. Oh, there he is. There he is. Thank you.
Alright.
I guess once again I ask for proper terms of title.
Senator in this case.
That figured. Cool. Senator Drive, is it? I don't think we've got a chance to meet.
I do not think we have. You are?
Oh, right. Lord Keeper Rosemary Coral. Pleasure to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
So, politics, huh? It's, she doesn't know what she's doing.
So, politics, huh?
You expect the academic... You expect the religious academic nerd to understand? Oh. I'm sure you face a lot of it with, Senator and all that.
Most certainly. Cannot say you're wrong there.
Yeah. Huh. Do you enjoy it?
It's alright. It is a difficult job, but one that allows me to help my people. So, I wouldn't say I enjoy it, but it is fulfilling.
Fair enough. I think that's how I feel a lot about my position within the church. So, speaking of politicking and churching and other things, how are you voting?
Personally, I am on the side of giving the Theocracy of Hydrus 0 votes.
Really? Interesting. Tell me more.
If they returned in, say, 5 years, I would be much more inclined to give them votes. But for now, with them changing their system of governance, things being chaotic, is a bad time to do this.
But are votes not a way to prove themselves as a solid nation?
I would prefer them to prove themselves internally before dealing in external affairs.
True, but they are still, close enough to... They're at least tangentially related to Orothern, no?
Most certainly. As I said,
Okay.
in 5 years' time, I would gladly vote for them to have more seats.
Yes, but there's a lot of changes happening real rapidly. 5 years could be too long of a wait. You may think, sure, 5 years is enough to settle, but things move real fast in Orothern, especially now.
That is true.
And with new leadership, especially with that new leadership having a background within Orothern, lots of ties to Orothern, I think it might be relevant to at least get some kind of political nuance from their side, no?
You could argue.
And in my opinion, I believe that the best way to go is 2 votes. One for the religious affair side and one for the former warlords. It would give Declan, Pontiff Dracus, a way to prove himself as a proper leader. As well, it would give the warlords an excuse to actually get together and vote on something.
I can see your reasoning. I'll consider it.
All right.
Roll me persuasion.
La la la. That's gonna be an 18.
18, bringing drive over to the 2-vote side. Now, alright. Okay, Declan is gonna go for... How's those two? What groups can Declan try to go for? He could go for... Yeah, sure. He's gonna head to Ereshkigal. Where is she? Just that she is, and roll persuasion on her. Let's see. Okay. Getting a... Still not rolling great here. 15 on her, bringing her over to 5 votes. Okay. And back up to Antar. Let's see, who's Antar going for? It's
nice not to roll against him with his crazy fucking
he's
skill.
actively helping you, so... he'll go get loot off. Seems like something he would do.
Going with the squad first.
Yeah. He rolls a nat 1, but that's still an 18.
Jesus Christ.
Bringing loot off over to your side. This is what happens when Antar is working with you. Alright, and Bosnadzer will go... Let's see, he's got core and sensor already. He's gonna try and get drive back from Rosemary. Holy fuck.
Remy
that's
stank face right now.
19 for 27, bringing drive back over to that side. Well, not back over to that
Ooh.
side. It was on 0 originally, now it's on 1. Sorry, Remy.
You just hate to see a disabled person winning, I guess.
I'm playing optimally.
SMH my head.
Cancel London, y'all.
I'm playing optimally. Pax.
Lena Philpott.
Alright, you head over to Lena Philpott.
See, over here.
Alright, head over to Lena Philpott. Yeah, you're currently next to her, so that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Countess.
Sar.
Very good of you to show up to this Senate session.
Of
Where do
course.
you stand on things?
Well, Oliver convinced me to stick by, Scath with, 0 votes. As of right now.
I suppose that's understandable given the recent tensions and conflict that was happening between the two nations.
Indeed.
Do you think, though, that maybe, and I don't mean this to speak ill, but perhaps because of how recent this conflict was and how bloody this war is, or how bloody the war was, that perhaps he's acting more of a place of fear rather than genuinely considering the outcome of his decision?
It is a very good possibility, yes.
Okay, well, I hope you will be amenable to perhaps voting for more seats for the Theocracy of Hydrus.
I could be convinced, yes. I'm not locked in as of yet.
Alright, well, I do hope you'll consider that if we include more of Drac with, or if we incorporate more, like, integrate them more into our systems of government, that it would also give us an opening to also influence their culture and politics, and perhaps we can diffuse the possibility of conflict in the future by embracing them more rather than pushing them away and keeping things as they are, which would probably lead to more conflict once Declan Dracus is no longer in charge. Especially since, well, we were, at the very least in part, more likely one of the direct causes of the previous monarch's death. And if someone else were to take over, unless we are there to make sure that Declan stays in power, it might lead to a united Dracus bent on revenge against Orothern. And I would rather that eventuality not come to pass.
As would I.
Good. Then I hope you will change your vote to, well, I'm saying 2 votes just so we can keep it in line with every other nation and prevent any warlords from, or prevent the warlords from seeing themselves as a separate entity from the rest of the theocracy.
Alright. Roll me persuasion.
Okay. Okay, that's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20, okay. You sway Lena over to your side. Okay. It is now Oliver's turn. Things are really not going well for him. So I think he is going to make the executive decision to move over to advocating for 1 vote. And he will start by bringing Ismail Nazari with him. Attempting to, at least.
Man, aren't they on, like, opposite sides of their respective alliances?
Yes. No, they're still senators and have to work together. For now.
Okay, yeah.
And bring Ismail Nazari over. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So that locks down. That's Oliver's turn. Tavian.
That's very funny considering where I was going to go.
Are you also going to Prince Nazari?
I was going to spend my next couple turns right around here.
Uh-huh.
Prince Nazari, Senator Sansa.
Tavian.
Ollie! He's
Hello,
here.
Tavian.
Oh. So, I have a feeling I know where you're leaning, Ollie, but where is the rest of you gentlemen sit on all this?
Prince Cavendish has given me good reason to join him on, giving Drac, or the Theocracy of Hydrus, 1 vote, as, the support for 0 votes is fading.
Well, I'm glad to see you're still not unreasonable, Ollie.
He'll kind of come up next to you and pat you on the back and kind of whisper this into your ear as he says it. Trust me, if it were up to me, I'd be with you.
I know. You're good. Nothing personal, Ollie.
But yes.
Look, so allow me to continue. Look, I'm not all for giving Theocracy carte blanche here. I do think, though, that they should have an equal part. You know, one for Declan and the Theocracy itself, the other to appease the warlords, of course, but as a coalition. Orothern makes a lot of their decisions in a coalition. Why should they be any different?
Well, if we are to look at this logically, as you seem to wish to, we run into an issue. Because we can either give Drac votes based on their population, which many places do, or we can give Drac votes based on their people in positions of power, which seems to lead to 2 logical choices of a lot of votes. They have a similar population to Scath. Scath has 4 votes. They have quite a few people in power who can be considered, I suppose, the noble families of Drac, though they're not really nobles. I would rather give them 1 vote. Nothing we do will be equal for them. And I don't think we should aim for them to be equal. They were not a part of Orothern. They hadn't even been considered until earlier this year.
Look, I understand your apprehension, but this is... I think in the past year, we've all felt the winds of change blowing. And part of that is a more democratic world. All of these nations have 2 seats at the table. If we truly wish to create a peace with the Theocracy of Hydrus, it is Drac no longer, then we must offer the same to them, you know, 2 seats. Look, I trust that people might see me as biased here, but if that were true, I would be lobbying with Declan for as many seats as possible. I care about Orothern and her people.
Alright. I will let you roll persuasion.
Alright, deal. We're gonna go with that 27.
27 is enough to sway Ismail Nazari over to your side. Alright. You know what, I do think you're right. Perhaps I will join you on your vote. Rosemary.
Oh my god, it's my turn. Yeah, not even trying with drive again. Actually, I don't think it. Yeah, it's just not possible. Okay. La la. I. Let me go for Osiris. You know, Hunda Dunda. Where the hell is he on the map? There he is. Funky little skeleton cowboy.
Yeah. Rosemary, cool.
Osiris.
How are you?
Pretty good. How are you?
Quite well. Bored, but well.
Yeah. You bored by this whole politicking thing as well?
As always, but I suppose I'm who has been voted in, so here I am.
Yeah. Yeah.
I prefer dealing
So-
with Athenian politics. They're a little more interesting.
Most of Athenian politics start and stop with street fights.
Precisely.
Surely, though, they've gotten less violent, right?
Sure am trying.
Like, unfortunately, Ethan shouldn't really. Ethan being kind of a lawless territory doesn't really help with public relations.
Not particularly, no.
Well, I guess stick a bunch of undead people into a land and try to make them fit into regular society. It's not exactly going to
Don't
work.
well.
Oh. But regardless, what's your vote looking like?
I'm currently on board with giving them one vote.
Any way I could convince that into two?
I'll give you my argument and you give me yours.
Sounds good. Go on.
I believe Drac, Theocracy of Hydrus, absolutely deserves a vote. They have proven themselves and should become a part of Orothern. It will ultimately bring about more peace. I, however, think, at least for now, we should only give them one vote as a trial period, so to speak, assuming they don't continue their pattern of violence. They will get more as time progresses.
Alright, make a fair point. My argument, personally, is having exclusively one vote would leave out a lot of the nuances of politics. As much as I hate the nuances of politics, they are quite important. I mean, if you think about it, the religious and church-laden side is much, much different than the interests of the warlords in the Republic of Hydrus. If you get them to trying to get them all to agree on one thing is going to be almost impossible. But having two sides allows for more voices to be heard properly and effectively. Might lead to less infighting too.
You too raise a good point. Roll me persuasion.
Thank you. Rad. Alrighty, that is a 17.
17. We'll swim over to your side. I'll stick with you unless given reason not to.
Alright.
Alright. Let's see. Declan is up. He is going to... You just got the undead. Let's see. Sophia's really high. Ooh, he's not a lot of options here. He'll go try and poach Lambert, sure. For a, wow, he's not rolling well, 13. Still gets slambered over to his side, but not very confidently. Alright. And top of round 3, Antar is going to go get core. Where's core? Over there. With a 22. Core comes over to the 2-vote side. And that is Antar's turn. A Boston Dare. Voting for 1 vote along with Oliver. Oh, things are not looking good for them. Will attempt to get core back, I suppose. Though beating Antar's roll is not going to be easy. Manages to tie it, so does actually bring core back over to his side. Just barely. And Pax, you're up. Think you're muted, Amelia.
Shenjai is just like all alone in 0 votes along with Samuel Cresswell.
Yeah.
Who's stubborn.
Yes, he will not move.
No. I mean, yeah, you know what? Let's go with Shenjai. Why not?
Alright. Okay. Heading over to Shenjai. Yeah. Take it away.
Hello, Prince Shenjai.
Sar Aster and Pax.
The very same. So
Okay,
where do you stand on all this? I'm just curious.
Currently on the... Though, it seems to be fading, so I could be given reason to switch. 0 votes. Given to Drak. Theocracy of Hydrus.
Alright. Might you tell me why? Like, what is the reasoning, I suppose?
They need more
What do you
time
stand
to
to gain from
stabilize,
this?
simply. They're currently very unstable, and introducing that aspect into Orothern in an already very unstable time will worsen things.
Maybe. I think it depends on what exactly the terms are for when the Theocracy joins us as a member country.
That is
How
true.
do you imagine that going?
Well, if and when they are to join, they should be accepted as a full country of Orothern. Should be no room left for doubt. We need to either be united or apart.
Okay, so treating them like any other country as a part of our Senate, so wouldn't you say that would be 2 votes? If I'm not mistaken.
Well, yes, if we were to accept them as part of Orothern, but I do not think we should.
Okay, just lay it out to me. What is the part that you see going wrong if they were to join in the near future?
The instability. Introducing more instability into the politics of Orothern than is already happening right now is shooting ourselves in the foot, to say the least.
I'm not sure I quite see the whole picture here.
Well,
instability.
Well, the Theocracy is currently trying to deal with their warlords, getting them to pledge loyalty, getting them to act not like different nations anymore.
Yes.
Which I'm sure they will overcome in time. However, right now that introduces unneeded instability into Orothern, which, with all the tensions brewing, seems like a bad idea to me.
I don't see why not. I mean, all of our own countries, we deal with our own internal instabilities from time to time, and we all sort it out on our own. Unless there is such a time that we require the external help. but the Theocracy seems more than capable to sort this out on their own. I don't see why not. We can't just let them be a member now, and if they fall apart, I suppose we'll have to adjust then.
I do understand
Seems
your
mostly
argument.
just, yeah. Seems mostly just a logistical change, if anything, if things do go wrong. The way I see it, we have very little to lose, and we have quite a potent ally we could gain. If anything, I think now is when our bargaining position is the greatest. This is the time where we should be drawing them in closer, rather than pushing them away. If you will take my counsel.
Only persuasion.
Okay. $15.
You do pose a good point. I'll join you. I'll join your ideals.
I think it's just very pragmatic. And besides, much less lonely on this part of the voting.
Very true. Alright, Oliver will go... Really not looking good for anyone right now. He's gonna go try and get... Comey Fox, I suppose. Okay, for a 19.
So I've been avoiding anyone on Declan's team just as like a show of good
Makes
faith.
sense.
So now that she's over, I can definitely do that.
Alright, Tavian.
So I'm actually gonna stay put where I am. Senator Censor, where are you lying on all this, then?
I do believe Drac should have one vote in the Senate. It only seems reasonable to, at least at the start, give them one vote. That is how our Senate began, at least. Each nation getting one vote.
I understand that, and to make sure that this alliance remains and prospers, something you must consider is having at least one seat for the coalition of warlords, because let's be realistic, if they get one seat, it's going to Declan and the Theocracy. But if the worst were to happen to Pontiff Dracus, then it would be good to have some time served with the coalition of warlords working as a coalition, working under one vote.
Perhaps.
I mean, it's all about the future. We have to be forward-thinking with this, and we are in probably the most fluid time in our history as things are shifting.
Most certainly.
Now is the time to make these changes, and holding on to tradition is something that none of us can afford.
Roll with persuasion.
27.
Alright, yeah. You know what, I do think you're right. Very well.
Glad to see you gents see reason.
Alright, Rosemary. You are once again muted, Remy.
Meow. I'm gonna go to Pasha Tota.
Alright,
Are they a man or a woman? I cannot tell.
woman.
Okay, cool. I'm on. Alright. Pasha Tota.
Lorekeeper Rosemary Coral.
How are you doing?
I am doing alright. You?
I'm as good as the health allows, you know.
Of course.
So, what's on your mind for the vote?
I'm currently thinking of giving one vote. Originally started with 0, but well, I believe Samuel is the only one still holding that opinion.
Alright. What's got you up to one? What's your view?
Well, my initial point was I do not think we should give them any, but I can compromise.
Think I could sway your opinion to bump that one up to 2?
You can try.
Well, sometimes trying is one of the best things to do, especially in politics like this. Well, my view is that, right, obviously, doing one vote would prioritize Pontiff Dracus. Makes sense as the leader. However, sometimes prioritizing the voice and the voice and the leadership of one can lead to infighting with the rest. So I think that having the warlords into a coalition as well that have a vote allow for a more wider viewpoint.
Alright.
Might be worth a think.
It is worth a think. I will think about it. Rolling persuasion.
I meant to say worth a thought.
I know.
Worth a think is fun. Worth a think is funnier though.
It might be worth a think.
It's a Rosemary choralism. Anyways, 17.
17 will switch her over to your side. And then Declan
Good 60% of that was because of
go-
how whimsical Rosemary Coral is.
Declan also was kind of leaving you alone, but doesn't have much of an option. And he's gonna try and go for Okomi. Try and get Okomi back.
Probably the safest. Yeah.
No, he fails at getting Okomi back.
Womp womp.
And as we come back around to round 4 of the political combat, that is where we'll end the session.
Stops.
Make sure to tune in next time to, well, I think things are definitely looking a certain way, but we'll see how things finish up for the Theocracy of Hydrus to get votes in the Senate. Thank you all for watching, and
Safe to say we're doing pretty good.
yeah, see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.